Hey, what's up? I've already made this tutorial, but I messed up pretty royally on it. Nothing too big, it's just minor mistakes. When I went back and looked at the video, I didn't like it, so I'm gonna do this again, and for you, it's gonna be a first experience. So, now, our first step always is to draw the guiding line after we've done the circle. Now we've done the circle, you use circle, and you gotta draw your guiding line. And, I'm gonna use the picture as reference here. Alright, so your guiding line will always line up with a crease on your lips, a little crease in your chin, assuming you have one, and up here to the hairline. We did it with using the picture. Let's make our own without using the picture. Alright, so, take away your picture, and it's about a 4th, 5th turn, looking up a bit, and I think in that picture my hairline reached the top. I don't like the position of this. Let's move it. And that's the fun thing about digital, move things. What did I do? You know what? I just don't like this at all. Alright, so let's try again. Guiding lines are going to be drawing and erasing, drawing and erasing, drawing and erasing. Because that's just kind of the basis of where you want everything to be. You can tell if you want to have everything where you want it to be. I kind of do like a rough sketch, draw. I can tell it's not where I want it to be. You know what? It'll make things go faster if I use a picture. But, go up to the apex. Should be a good, perfect curve. You're not gonna get it perfect. I don't have it perfect. It just looks so strange. Alright, so we're gonna use our strange looking thing, and we're gonna measure since by this guideline. Top of my eye is probably gonna be right here, and you can. It's just there's a lot of perspective going on with guidelines, and your typical rules that the bottom eye line is going. No, I'm sorry, the mid of your eye line, between your eye lines is going to lie halfway across your face, but nobody looks straight ahead, really. And so we're almost always going to be looking up or looking down. Looking up is going to be your more natural position, even if you're looking down at something. And, so that's about it. And then your hairline here is going to be whoop. And, funny thing about hairlines, so you can see in the picture, is that they come down, do this, and then they do kind of this kind of deal. And, guys, you're gonna get a bit of that. And, we're gonna go ahead and have fun with this picture. We're gonna draw a guy. And, the bit of where your ear attaches is gonna line up. Oh. Well, I'm gonna fix my lines. With your guiding lines, the things that I'm doing in blue here, I said this earlier, but you're gonna do a lot of drawing and erasing for each face. Because it's just really hard to get these perfect. Once these get perfect, then you can work on your details. Alright, so where your ear connects is going to line up with your lower eye line. Going to go up a little bit, and it's going to go down, and connect right here, and it's going to be along the same line your mouth is. And, that's where all that is. So we're done with that jazz. Alright. Now, jaw. Let's do this one in red. And looking at the picture, we're gonna start from the top. Oh, that isn't red. Oop, okay. So you can see from the picture, what you're gonna do is that you're right where your eyebrow's gonna lay, and if you're not doing a whole lot of expression, gonna be along this blue line here. That's where the apex of this little bump on your top of your head is going to be a little bump for your eye. And then your cheekbones is going to be kind of alright, so you see how it just kind of makes this weird, where this is kind of the apex of it, but it's just got so much. And here's another point, like if you're going to do this on the wheel or something, it's going to be a point, it's going to be a point, and this is going to be a point, and then your jaw, and your chin. Your chin's on your jaw. And you do that. It's nice and shaded over here. And then you do this. It looks better if you keep this spot open with this kind of area, because as you can see on the picture, take away all this jazz, it's just not that defined. because I'm looking up a bit. And that's only true when you're looking up a bit. But as I said, you're typically going to be looking up a bit. Ah! Alright. Alright. And then we have this. And, well, as I said earlier, let's have fun. Let's... We're gonna make a guy this time, and, you know, a guy is gonna be about the same. But the particular person I'm drawing, his name's Baltazar, he's in a comic I do. He has a much stronger jaw than I do. He's pretty much more defined everything. You're gonna start your cheekbone right here where the guiding line ends. Whoop, and you get that point, and then you have that point, it goes down, and then you have your jaw, but you have so much stronger jaw, so his jaw isn't that defined, or his chin isn't that defined from his cheekbones, because he's got a much stronger thing going on here. No, you're gonna have down, and this way. But since everything is so much sharper with him, your lines are gonna be a bit straighter than they were in the previous one. And, let's see how it looks if we erase the spot right here since he's looking up. I kinda like it with the spot since he has much more defined jaw than I do. We'll see about that when we get to the neck, actually, before I make any judgments. And, as we can tell from the picture I was using for reference, your neck starts about right where your jaw meets your ear, and about kind of where your eye starts. And he has much more muscular neck than I do, and muscle just adds size. Do a little bit bigger. And got your veins. And before you draw your shoulders, typically you're gonna draw your little line defining your body, and where your shoulders will start from your neck. And there's a pretty good angle downward from there. Alright, and there you have it. Now we have our little Balti. Man, hold on a second. I did this wrong. Alright, I'm gonna... You know, I just got the shoulders wrong. I got kind of where they started right, but not... Oh, it's the neck I got wrong. No, let's have him kind of looking forward some, so his neck's gonna be pushed this way. And you know, he's got his shoulders. He's just generally more muscular than I am. I think everybody's more muscular than I am. And, boop. Realistically, girls and boys have about the same shoulder width. It's only maybe like an inch or two difference. But, you know, things. Alright, and then we do in purple, details. I'm gonna try and do the details entirely without the picture, since it's not me I'm drawing. Alright, in your eye shape, since we're looking at this angle, the apex is not going to be in the middle of the eye at all. It's going to be kind of right here-ish. I think that's too small. Let's check to see if that's too small. It's not too small, it's misplaced. Details. Alright. There we are. That's good enough. Just kind of look at the way the eye is here. Try to just kind of study where it is. It's really the best way to get your eyes in a good place each time. You know, he's gonna be expressive. He's not gonna be expressive. He's gonna be fairly stoic. Your eyebrow's actually gonna meet the apex of your the little line right here, this red line, rather than the blue meaning line. It's just where your thing is. And then nose, I had my nose kind of drawn in blue, but Balt is older, much older than me, and he has a much different nose. He has a bigger nose with a different bridge. Alright. Ooh, I did that wrong. And I know how I said that the nose meets the end of the circle, but look at this angle. It's really, you're gonna do a lot of erasing and stuff in order to figure out where everything lies. His nose was too sharp. That is good enough. Alright. It's got a very stuck mouth. Hairline. Ear detail. Made his ears too big. There he goes. And his hair is much shorter. I'm not gonna have nearly as much issue with it as I did in my last tutorial. I'm going fast here. Gonna go fast. Alright. And there you go. I'm not gonna do the black outline. I'm gonna do this. There you go, there's your Baltazar. And that's it.